he's just a ball of energy, and the players feed off of that. So I like it.
Just coming into, obviously this week, joint practice,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the LaFleur Bowl.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
Have you guys talked about that? Have you guys ever even thought about
The
it that way?
the LaFleur Bowl, the Melton Bowl. It's a lot of significant reasons why I feel like they did that, but yeah, it's just an opportunity to go against somebody else, get some new colors out there. This is actually my first joint practice of my career, so we're gonna get the lay of the land, see how that goes.
What have guys told you about what they're like?
You say
What
what?
have guys told you about what to expect or anything like that?
Oh, like I see it on Instagram and everything, so I know I don't really got to be told too much, but go out there and treat it like it's us versus y'all.
How do you keep your cool though? I mean, it's easier said than done. Like, you want to be competitive, you want to be aggressive, you want to beat the guy across from you, but how do you stay calm?
You really just just going in just with the mindset of I'm working on my game, getting better, and I'm also a firm believer that it's okay to not keep your cool, So it's just part of the sport, and you just go out there and do your thing.
Play with an edge.
Yeah, play with the edge. Always teeter the line.
Did today cross the line?
Yeah, you said what?
Did today's cross the line?
I don't think it did. If you guys were out there, like on the field, you would see like it was a bunch of just. It wasn't like too personal out there. It was just everybody at the end of camp, competing and just going hard. So I feel like today was just what you get in football games.
Is that just natural to happen this time?
Yeah.
Camps are kind of winding down.
Yeah, for sure. I would say like every team's going through that at this point. At this point in camp, it's like I said, like we're ready to see different colors.
Does it feel like there's more urgency at this point in camp because cuts are looming? I mean, in a few days. I mean, what's the feeling out there as opposed to when camp started?
Honestly, I don't really feel like there's too much of a difference. Just everybody going out there, knowing that's on your mind, but knowing that you're not going to be at your best if you're thinking about cut day.
Skyy,
To go back to
Skyy, how do you feel like you've positioned yourself at this point in the summer?
Well, I feel good. I feel like I came out here and put my best foot forward, and the chips are going to fall where they lay. But I feel pretty confident in where my game's at right now.
To go back to Cam and that energy, does it kind of take some getting used to after a while? Like, what's it like when you first kind of meet him and deal with that energy?
I've had coaches like that before, so it's kind of like as soon as you meet him, you be like, oh, he's one of them. So like I said though, I love his coaching style, and like I feel like that a lot of players can feed off of that and benefit from it.
I know you weren't here in the past, but their special teams haven't been great. Kind of the reason why Cam was brought in, like you were brought in. It seemed like you guys had some juice, especially in Denver. Do you feel like you've been bringing that throughout camp on special teams?
Yeah. Just getting it from y'all, I didn't know that either. I didn't know, the history behind the special teams and everything, but that's how I approach every play, especially on special teams, knowing that it's boss most likely gonna come to me. So I want to use those plays as like not just plays that the people want to get through. I want to use that as a time to be explosive as I can, and like you said, with Cam drawing it up and him bringing the energy, I want to piggyback on that and just go out there and execute it with just as much energy that he drew it up with.